المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اتبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Inshallah, we'll continue discussing my book, The Lies About Muhammad, how you were deceived into Islamophobia. We discuss more of the allegations and the fabrications that the enemies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Islam want to cast over Islam and Muslims and the character of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The next one is, subhanallah, really laughable like most of them are. It speaks about the correct hadith, and it is truly a correct hadith. In Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu marfu'an, سمى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم الحرب خدعة. So Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu is saying that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the war is deception. So the conclusion that Robert Spencer, which the one who is the one we're refuting, is claims that, if Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the war is deception, then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, hasha Allah, himself must be a deceptive person. Subhanallah. Is anyone in the world or the history of mankind saying that war is anything but deception? Anyone knows or remember or have ever heard the name Sun Tzu? Anyone? Alright, the oldest manual of war tactics probably known nowadays is the manual that was written by a Chinese war general named Sun Wu. And actually after he passed, they started calling him Sun Tzu. Tzu in the Chinese language means master, or one who has the highest level in a situation. What does Sun Tzu says? And before we tell you what he says, his writings are being taught nowadays in all war academies, in all military academies throughout the world, even in the United States of America. And the matter of fact, it's such effective techniques and such a profound art of war, and that's what he called his techniques, that people even move in it as business strategists. Heads of corporations are using his tactics how to gain market share, defeat competition, and so on and so forth. Even politicians use it in their campaigns against other parties and other politicians. So what does Sun Tzu is saying about war? I'll say it in Arabic and I'll translate. كل الحرب تعتمد على الخداع. All wars are dependent on trickery and deception. لذا, for that, عندما تكون قادرا على الهجوم عليك أن تبدو غير قادر على ذلك. So when you are truly able to attack your enemy, you must look to your enemy like you are not able to. وعندما نستخدم قواتنا علينا أن نظهر خاملين. And when we're about to attack and use force, we have to look to our enemies as if we are dormant and weak. وعندما نكون قريبين علينا أن نجعل العدو واثقا بأننا بعيدون. And when we are really close to our enemy to strike him, we should look like we're far away so he does not pay attention. أما عندما نكون بعيدين فيجب علينا أن نقنع العدو بأننا قريبون. And when we are truly far, we should scare our enemy that we're that close to him. What does he say after that? He says, عزز الفخاخ. Reinforce the traps to deceive the enemy. لتغري العدو. So you tempt the enemy to attack you when he's not ready to attack you. When I see I'm strong and my enemy is weak, I just create weak points, a trap, to make my enemy, even though I'm weak, they look weak, so let me attack it. And then you destroy him. So everyone in the world use tactics and trickery and deception so they can win the battle. As a matter of fact, not only war, any competition, look at sports. Look at teams opposing each other. Each team is looking at the weak points and the strong points and make believe that they're going to attack that way, but they want to attack in that way so you can win. That is what war is about. But if you're a hater of Islam, and when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the middle of 7th century tell people that that's the nature of war, and it is a mannerism of Islam that we don't kill a child, We don't kill innocent people. We only engage or get into combat with people who are fighting us, and we fight only for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we would not start a battle unless we give 2 offerings of peace. Where war is the last resort, when Prophet Muhammad says the war, what it is, they say, oh, it must be Prophet Muhammad himself is a deceptive person. Subhanallah. And then, on the other hand, in some of my debates, you hear people also, subhanAllah, they play on the ignorance of people of the Arabic language. Everybody knows it's in the Quran, وَتَمْكُرُونَ أَمْكُرُ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. They use the slang meaning of the word makr. Makr is someone who's cunning in the slang Egyptian language or the slang Arabic language. But makr in the original Arabic language means to plot or to plan. And like any other thing, like any other plot or any plan, there's good makr and there's bad makr. And the good makr is the makr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Where did I get it? That there is a bad makr. إِنَّمَا يَحِيقُ الْمَكْرُ السَّيِّئُ بِأَهْلِهِ. It's in the Quran. Evil plotting actually wind up hurting the people who are plotting themselves. So when you plan to hurt people in an evil way, in a sinful way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you that evil plotting and evil planning will turn around and will get you yourself. So they go to people and say, you see, their God, the God of the Muslims, Hasha Lillah, is saying that he himself is a cunning God. And you get people, subhanAllah, to believe that. You know, these are like nonsensical things, and even some Muslims they don't like even to hear these claims. But we say these claims because they're easily believed by non-Muslims. And if you are not standing there refuting them, they're going to build that hatred and resentment against Muslims, and it would turn around and it would hurt you. If they say, no matter how ridiculous it is, and you did not stand up to it, then you indirectly saying that, well, it's okay, let it go, I agree to that. And definitely will not agree to that. Inshallah.